the knuckle part of the glove. If one of you goes down, the other go to the furthest through the corner. Break when I tell you to, defend yourself at all times. Good luck to you both.
It's here, the hype stops now, the talking's finished. Kostya Tzyzu, Ricky Hatton is here at last. And what do we have in store? A battle of attrition, an all-out war. Paul, what can we expect?
Yeah, both men trying to establish themselves in the middle of the ring at the moment. Just trying to work on who's the strongest there on the inside.
Well, Hatton has made a habit of starting it early and getting it done early. But Kostya Tzyzu has done just the same. And that was a decent left on Tzyzu there as well. They're tying it up and keeping it close together. How will Hatton's defense hold up? Maybe he won't need it. Straight jab got through. He rocked Tzyzu with that one. Oh, the crowd are baying for blood, but can Hatton keep his head and keep to his game plan? Again, gets in tight there, Hatton. Just listen to this atmosphere. How you keep your head in this is anyone's guess. Couple of left hooks from Hatton landed nicely. Didn't connect with the trademark of the body. Tzyzu rocked him, but Hatton did better. Are we going to get what we praise? Oh, Ricky's maybe getting a little bit carried away. Caught Tzyzu on the head there. Just turned him round, and Dave Parrish was quick to spin them back again and give Hatton the warning. But it was obvious it was going to be frantic and it was going to be fast. Paul, is the fear that Hatton could get carried away early on?
Well, Kostya Tzyzu's not backing up as the referee's giving him a warning. He wants some clear breaks. You've got to be careful, their heads in there colliding. There's a lot of working close. Kostya Tzyzu's not backing up to Ricky Hatton.
Well, Hatton wants to take it to Tzyzu, it seems. And that body shot, which has proved so deadly in his 38 previous encounters. But it's been the left hook to the side of Tzyzu's face, which has got the crowd on its feet again now. Oh, this is encouraging from Hatton early on. But Tzyzu won't be fazed. And they're willing to trade it up. Hatton gets him on the ropes. Decent body shot with the right there.
Some good work from Ricky Hatton. He's not backing up. He's going forward just as we suspected. But Kostya Tzyzu's not backing up either. He's going to stand there toe-to-toe. Both men working on the inside.
He's got in tight, fight off a couple of uppercuts. Didn't really have much behind them. But a good start for Ricky Hatton. And that would have been how he dreamt it last night. Out of the blocks fast, sharp, clean, crisp. I give that one to Hatton, Paul.
Yeah, I agree there. He wasn't too overly fast. He measured his punches. He was looking in the corner here with trainer Billy Graham.
Well, Graham telling him to keep moving on the inside. Don't give Tzyzu an inch. And to be fair to the challenger, he didn't. He took a couple, Paul, but he unloaded with more, and that'll be an encouraging sign.
Yeah, Ricky Hatton's got to take some confidence from this start, but we can see there Kostya Tzyzu's not going to back up. He's got very accurate punches. He's going to try and pick off Ricky Hatton as he comes in there.
7 years in the Phoenix gym with Billy Graham. All of that hard work building to this moment, this fight. Looked pensive, looked nervous beforehand, but he would have shaken those off with a good early round. The first is in the bank. And again, they get in tight. Dave Parrish dishes out the warnings. And again there, Hatton. Got caught there though, Paul. Is Tzyzu starting to come back, but Ricky Hatton, decent combination.
This is exactly what we suspected. It's Ricky Hatton coming forward, taking the fight to Kostya Tzyzu. He's not going to back up, he's going to fight his way back into it.
Taking it to Kostya Tzyzu, just how this MEN crowd wanted it. There are a few Aussies in, a few Russians as well, but they'll be worried by Hatton's early work. Again there, close in, the right uppercut got through. Went for it again, that one just missed. Two rattles there, back and forth, but Hatton sticking, keeping it in close.
You can see Kostya Tzyzu there when he's backed up on the ropes, trying to make Ricky Hatton miss and then counter.
He said he only needs one mistake. Ricky will make that mistake, he said. Then he'll capitalise. Ricky knows how clean he's got to be tonight. He's got to box this one perfectly.
They're like two bulls in there, Gary. No one's prepared to give up any ground.
Crowd fighters giving it their all. Neither wants to give an inch. Neither giving it yet. And again, Hatton tries to tie up Tzyzu, tries to work him in close, but as you said, Paul, Tzyzu wants to rattle him around a bit when he gets in there, but Hatton, arm's length. That one didn't connect. Crowd were excited by it nevertheless.
Crowd's reacting, Gary, to everything that Ricky Hatton does, whether he lands or not. Good uppercut there from Ricky Hatton.
Uppercut from Hatton, 2-3 in there. Oh, listen to this. Oh, is Ricky giving him something to think about here? We all expected it to be the left hook, the rib rattler of Hatton, but it's been the uppercut so far. Oh, the second is going the way of the first. Are we in for a classic at the MEN?
Well, Ricky Hatton's coming forward. He's making Kostya Tzyzu fight. Kostya Tzyzu's still not willing to back up. Still a lot of head connections in there. Got to be worried about a head clash.
Well, Tzyzu working an uppercut of his own in there. Their heads are getting dangerously close. But Hatton wants to take it to Tzyzu, and that was always going to be the fear. Final 10 seconds of the round. Hatton backs it up. Tzyzu was staggering. He's on the ropes.
Good combination for Ricky Hatton. Good round.
Another great round for Ricky Hatton. Explosive stuff, Paul.
That's fantastic work from Ricky Hatton. He's trying to back Kostya Tzyzu up there. Kostya Tzyzu digging his heels in. He's not going to give up any ground. He's looking at Kostya Tzyzu's corner there with Johnny Lewis.
Well, they're chanting, easy, easy. It's been nothing like that, but that's how much the crowd have been stirred by this opening saunter from Hatton. Great work, swinging that left hook as well. The jab's been a tasty weapon so far. And it's maybe something that Kostya Tzyzu wasn't aware of, Paul. It's not been something I've seen him use in too many fights.
Some good uppercuts there from Ricky Hatton. There's a good right hand there from Ricky, landed high up on Kostya's head. If you're a Ricky Hatton fan, this is the perfect start you're looking for.
I was going to say, Paul, perhaps a few worried Aussies, but that would have maybe got them back.
I wouldn't be riding off the undisputed champion just yet.
No way. Kostya Tzyzu has been far too long in the game to let a couple of setbacks in the opening 2 rounds deter him from the course. Remember, 50-1 Hatton for a stoppage this early, but I think he's a long way from that. Got tagged there, it seemed, from Tzyzu.
Kostya loves this combat. This is what he relishes. He really wanted a great fight. He'd be enjoying this.
If he wanted a war, he's got it here in Manchester. This is why he took the challenge. 2 o'clock in the morning in Hatton's own backyard. Not many would have fancied this, but Tzyzu relishes it. Is he starting to assert himself more now, Paul?
Kostya keeps trying to make Ricky Hatton miss. Hatton's still in there working hard on the inside. Some good work here from Ricky Hatton. There's a good uppercut, left uppercut there from Kostya.
Tzyzu wants to get in close as well, and he can dish it out. That was a great body shot with the right. That was from the Hatton school.
That's a short shot. Doesn't look so spectacular. But I'm sure Ricky Hatton felt that one from Kostya Tzyzu.
How many times has Hatton put them on the floor with a body shot? And now...
That was a good left hook there from Kostya Tzyzu.
Tzyzu's coming back with everything Hatton has to dish out. But we knew it was going to be this way. No matter how much pressure Hatton could exert, Tzyzu was going to be back there digging in as well. Again, the heads come close. Dave Paris breaks it up. Hatton's so eager to get in close and fire them off. Goes to the body now. That was the left. How much did that take out of Tzyzu, I wonder?
It's hard to say, he doesn't show much.
Took a right uppercut as well there. Gets off a body shot of his own. Both have traded up brilliantly here in the opening 3 rounds.
You can see Ricky's doing best when they're nice and close on the inside. As soon as there's a little bit distance, Kostya's landing that left jab and the right hand.
Again, good work to the body from Hatton. He knows that's the recipe for success. Worked 15 rounds on the body bag with trainer Billy Graham before every fight. It's paid off today. Will it pay off tonight? Again, on the front foot, pushing Kostya Tzyzu back. Good point. And a left hook. Another good round. I've got that one even, Paul. How about you?
Very close. You could make a case of making that either way. That was probably the closest round so far. He's looking at Ricky Hatton's corner there with Billy Graham. Had to be very happy with the start.
Well, Kostya Tzyzu has talked all along about the Hatton mistakes. He will make one. He's been adamant about it. Has Hatton looked sloppy at all so far to you, Paul?
He's been very impressive, Ricky Hatton. He keeps coming forward. He keeps working very hard there. Kostya's just trying to pick him off there and make him miss. Both men trying to land uppercuts on the inside.
Is Tzyzu, though, looking for a mistake to win it? Is he perhaps looking for Hatton to make the first move and then to counter it?
There's a good work rate from Ricky Hatton, but can he keep it up over the 12 rounds?
Well, he says his best bet is to go the distance, so he's obviously had that in his mind. But can he get there? 4th round. Kostya Tzyzu, Ricky Hatton. It's not let anyone down so far. Again, they get in tight. Hatton tries to fire off at the body, connects with a couple of headshots there. Tzyzu again tying it up. Both there, I think, got through. Tzyzu just turns him.
Kostya's just trying to create that distance between him and Ricky Hatton so he can unload.
Wants to keep him at arm's length at all times. But Hatton has been quick to move into the inside. That was a decent uppercut again. And now tries to push Tzyzu back up and try and fire to the body, but Dave Paris will break that one up. Slightly slower pace in the 4th, but we surely couldn't keep up with the early momentum.
Ricky Hatton's still coming forward.
Well, how much is maybe the heat and the atmosphere inside this Emiena factor, Paul? Both have slowed it a little bit in this 4th.
There's been a lot of wrestling on the inside, and that takes off. Good right hand there from Ricky Hatton.
Brilliant right hand from Hatton. The hook caught Kostya Tzyzu. Fired one in there late. Is that a sign of desperation? Left hook got through as well. Ricky's produced some decent stuff on the inside when he's got in tight. He's caused Kostya Tzyzu a problem. That right's working well for him. Haven't seen much of the Kostya Tzyzu right coming through and rocking Ricky Hatton though.
See Kostya picking him off that left hand as he came in there. Ricky's got to be careful. Kostya's still got that power.
He switched it up maybe a little bit, Tzyzu. They all knew about the right. The left, though, has caused problems again. Rattles Hatton's head around in tight.
Costa complaining about the shot on the hip there.
Dave Paris has been quick to break up anything when it's got too close, as much as this crowd would love to see them roar on the inside. Up and down every time their man lands a shot.
That's the thing, there's Costa's doing some work in there which is being unrewarded in some ways because there's no reaction from the crowd. Everything Ricky Hatton does, no matter what he does, they're cheering.
And that was a great straight right there from Hatton, with that snap back Tzyzu's head. Well, as you said, Paul, this crowd will cheer every punch from Hatton. A little bit of afters there as well. How would you have that one, though, Paul?
Once again, very close round, possibly lean towards Ricky Hatton, but Kostya Tzyzu was doing a lot of work there that wasn't being cheered. If you look at the punch stats there, a lot more punches being thrown by Ricky Hatton. Missing with that left hand there, but came back with the right.
As we enter towards a fifth round.
That was a good right hand there.
Excellent work from Hatton on the inside. But Tzyzu, as we said, he hasn't fought too many rounds in the last few years, 9 in total. He'll now be going into a fifth, but this is the round where many feel it could be the end. Many have tipped Kostya Tzyzu for a fifth round finish. But the way things are going, Paul, I'd be surprised.
Well, Ricky Hatton's having a very good fight. He's done exactly what's been asked of him, and we thought he'd do coming forward.
What rocks a little bit there is Mother Carol, we saw just a few moments ago. Hands over her face, she can hardly bear to watch. Had a son mad in last night, but it's Ricky tonight. This is the big one. Good straight left got through as well, and a couple of times he's just snapped Tzyzu's head back.
Ricky's just got to be careful and not get lazy, not leave his self-defense open. Kostya Tzyzu will take advantage in a split second.
And there is a danger if he feels perhaps he is getting the upper hand. Will the work rate keep to such a high level? Tzyzu could be pacing himself. No reason for him to get it done early. The Kostya Tzyzu fans are coming to life in the upper tiers, but that's rousing this home crowd. Oh, and again there, they got in tight. There was a little bit after Dave Paris had issued the warning. These two are desperate to war. And Ricky Hatton again trying to take it to Tzyzu. A couple of body shots there, but they didn't seem to do much to the champion. Then a warning from Dave Paris about hitting on the back of their head. Is that a sign of desperation at all, Paul?
He's just trying to back Ricky off a little bit here, trying to land his own right hand. But Ricky, got to give him credit, keeps coming forward.
Well, he's watched all the videos, he's studied the tapes, he'll know Kostya Tzyzu perhaps better than himself. Oh, that was a good straight right from Tzyzu, though. That was the punch that we were worried about.
Well, Ricky Hand took it, his head popped up for a second, he kept coming forward. You can't afford to take too many of those punches.
Always going to be interesting to see how Ricky Hatton took the power of Kostya Tzyzu. There was the first example of it.
See Kostya, as Ricky Hatton tries to land that left hook to the body, he's trying to spin away from it.
Well, as he perhaps found, he's seen a lot of what Kostya can dish out, and he's got a bit more in the tank. It was a left hook again there, Paul, that got through. He's landing a few on Kostya Tzyzu, though.
Kostya's still trying to pick him off. Ricky Hatton, he still just keeps coming forward, keeps working. It's what's winning him the fight at this stage.
Well, he's fighting it fast, isn't he? His hero, of course, Duran, it's almost in that style. It's quick feed, he's skipping around. He's getting in on Kostya Tzyzu. He's not giving him any time to breathe, any time to think. Again, it was a decent left.
The crowd's loving this work from Ricky Hatton.
Can he keep it up, though, Paul? Another good round for Ricky Hatton. Could be just about even, but Hatton will be brimming with confidence.
How tough you are. I know how fucking tough you are.
Ricky's Hatton's corner has to be very happy with him at this stage.
It was windless. The problem is, the only problem you've got was no need to panic, because you're not quite getting enough room for your own punch because you've got to stay close. Do you know what I mean? You're just pushing him straight on. Just
Billy Graham keeping his eye on the game, telling him to stay close. Don't get on the outside. If he does that, Tzyzu picked him off with the straight right. He can't afford to let Kostya Tzyzu dictate the pace at any stage. That was the punch he would have been worried about, Paul.
Well, he can't take too many of those, because at some stage, Kostya Tzyzu's really going to land it properly.
The noise level pumps up again, round 6. And Kostya Tzyzu put away Jesse James Leisure in 2003 in this very round. Hatton looking to put away Kostya Tzyzu. He's rocked it back on the roads. Oh, they're off their seats at ringside, Paul.
Some great work by Ricky Hatton. He keeps coming forward. He's got a lot more rounds than many people thought it would. And Ricky Hatton's putting in a very good performance here. But Kostya Tzyzu's still in there, and while he's still in there fighting, you cannot write the man off.
It's a good combination work as well. He didn't admire, followed it in behind, and really did have Kostya Tzyzu rocking. I don't think I've ever seen him in this much trouble, though, Paul. He's never been rocked back like that.
Well, Ricky Hatton's really working. You've got to give full credit to Ricky Hatton. He's in there. He keeps coming forward non-stop. He's landing as many punches as he can. Kostya's trying to pick him off with that jab.
Again, Hatton quick to notice that. He wants to get it in tight, wants to keep it at Hatton's pace. The crowd rising, getting behind their man, the local lad, born in Stockport, but he's made Manchester his home. Again, the warnings from Dave Paris to the shots to the back of the head, but they're in so tight. Hard to avoid at times. Good right to the body from Hatton. And on a night like this, where the air is sparse, it was a right hook that rocked the champion as well. As you said, oh, Paul, Kostya Tzyzu's produced a couple of shots, but there's no reaction from the crowd.
Well, Ricky Hatton's at his best when he's got his head on Kostya's chest. He's pounding away with those hooks and uppercuts. Kostya's still in there. You can see he's trying to land his own punches. Not too much swelling or scarring around his face.
That was a decent straight jab, that connected flush. Again, gets two up on the ropes.
A lot of shots landing here from Kostya. You get absolutely no reaction from the crowd.
Incredible, isn't it? Landing just as cleanly at times. Again, there he got through with a couple. Ricky's got to watch it. Had problems with cuts on the eyes before. Had a major operation a couple of years ago to sort out a gash above his right eye.
Ricky's got to stay nice and tight. You can't leave that defence open for Kostya to take advantage of.
Just left himself open a couple of times, isn't he, as we approach the end of the 6th round. But if people were looking at danger rounds where the challenge could end for Ricky Hatton, he's just about negotiated those. And we're into the territory where the hitman could feel this is on. Well, what will the two corner make of this so far, Paul?
There's some concern in there from Johnny Lewis. He never overreacts to the situation. That was a good shot there from Ricky Hatton.
Tzyzu has worked some decent stuff on the inside, but Hatton really has had an answer to every question posed by the champion.
Good right hand there from Kostya Tzyzu.
How do you have it, Paul? I'd say Hatton about 3 points ahead at the moment.
Yeah, you can make case 3 or 4 points ahead. Some people might have it a lot closer, some people might have it a lot further apart. There's a lot of close rounds in there which are very hard to score.
Oh, Ricky Hatton, so far, so good. But we're only a halfway of the distance. And Tzyzu came out of a cracking hook there to start the round. Hatton Ricky tried to tie it up early. Decent left uppercut got in. He's returned in kind when Kostya's got him in a problem area.
See Kostya there trying to keep that distance so he can really open up with that left and right hand.
The chant of Tzyzu, Tzyzu. Combination of Russian and Australian support in here. He's as well liked in both countries.
Some good work there from Kostya Tzyzu.
Crowd's not reacting to it. Back. Really has had an answer. There was a left to the ribs again. A little bit of a mark upon below the left eye of Tzyzu. Is that a worry, Paul?
A bit of a mark for all that right hand that Ricky Hatton's landing, but got to give credit for his chin. Ricky Hatton, he's soaking up some punches here from Kostya Tzyzu.
He's taken a bit tonight, Hatton. They wondered, could he withstand the power? What was his defence like? The rumble of the Great Escape comes out again. Well, I wonder. Into the 7th round, halfway through. Hatton's looked good. He's put a mark on the champion. He got a left hook through there as well. Face is a little bit marked now, Paul. Tzyzu's feeling this.
He's taken plenty of punches, Gary. Ricky Hatton's putting on a tremendous offensive attack here.
Did he honestly believe that Ricky Hatton could offer this much offence?
Kostya always said he trains for 12 rounds.
Well,
see, he's still in there fighting.
Both were prepared to go the distance.
It's a fantastic contest, Gary. Exactly what we want to see as fans.
Brilliant stuff. Under a minute in the 7th. And they're fighting it like the first. Tzyzu swinging, didn't connect with many.
I think Kostya hurt Ricky then with that right hand right at the end.
Yeah, Ricky was just staggered a little bit by that.
He's got to be careful, Ricky Hatton. Can't take that right hand.
Oh, that was a huge left. The body shot which Ricky Hatton has made his trademark. Hatton dropped to his knees. Are they going to score this a knockdown? They don't think they have, Paul. It won't go down as a knockdown. A low blow is the call from Dave Paris. The Aussies were excited.
It's right on the borderline. The referee, Dave Paris, has called it a low blow, so no knockdown there.
That is a let-off for Ricky Hatton. He got up with a face that had shock written all over it. He's gone down only once before in his pro career. Eamon McGee put him on the canvas. Kostya Tzyzu thought he had him there, he didn't. But it was a scare for Ricky Hatton.
You've got to slip his jab and use yours as you're coming in. So snap his head back a little bit, then you can get in. I want you on
I'd go Tzyzu's round on that one, Paul.
Yeah.
I actually thought Kostya won that round. I thought he landed a lot of clean shots early on. The crowd doesn't react to him. You can't score on what the crowd's doing. You've got to watch the punches.
You'll get him to the head.
If Ricky is going to force a stoppage at any point, these were the rounds the bookies fancied it in. There was that low blow. It did look low, Paul.
Just on the lower half there of the helmet. I think that was a fair call.
Got to hand it to Ricky Hatton. No, he didn't mumble or grumble at all about that. Got on with the job. The focus is there.
10 seconds, corners.
We've got a great contest here, Gary. This is a real fight. Fans at home will be really appreciating this.
Isn't it just? Not a bad fight to have with your breakfast.
Just in the last round and a half, Ricky just seems to be a little bit more wild.
Oh, that was a wild right hook, but it got there. And the left. Hatton will be encouraged. But again, Tzyzu, he's connecting, isn't he, on the inside?
Kostya's making a concerted effort now to try and win these exchanges on the inside. Hatton was doing so well early in the fight.
Oh, what about that from Hatton? Big left hook. Well, Tzyzu did come in close there. He seemed to be working the body, was rattling that cage like a drum. And then up came Hatton with a huge shot.
Can't praise Ricky Hatton enough so far. Just keeps coming forward non-stop.
Well, this is the one he wanted. He's been demanding this fight. He's almost been banging down Frank Warren's door for it. And now he's got it. He's making his chance count. He couldn't have done anything more thus far, could he, Paul? Good left uppercut again there.
If you're a Ricky Hatton fan, you've got to be very happy with his performance.
Oh, Tzyzu caught him. A few groans from this Manchester crowd.
Ricky's got to keep his hands up. He can't come in wildly like that, leave himself open. Kostya will take advantage.
Good straight left there. Again, when Tzyzu's asked the question, Hatton's come back. And that's the big thing. Hatton has had the answers. Many wondered if he would.
Kostya realises he's in a real fight here. He's trying to win these exchanges. He knows these rounds are important.
There's a good left hook from Hatton as well. It's been a good variation of punches from the hitman. Well, he said he came into this in the best condition of his life. He's never felt better ahead of a fight.
See, both men look in great condition. Just a slip.
That'll be called a fall, no doubt about it. They're booing Kostya Tzyzu, but when you're getting in close the way they are, Paul, it doesn't take a lot to lose your balance.
Both men are giving 100% here. They're really working hard, giving every ounce of energy they've got.
That was good left hook from Hatton, but Tzyzu
snapping his head back at times there, Gary.
That'll be a worry for Hatton. The power of Tzyzu, a lot to contend with. We'll want to see the back of this round quickly, Hatton.
It's been a better round for Kostya Tzyzu.
And it's been a decent finish to it. I think Kostya would have just done enough from that one.
Making this cost, making this and then jump on him, mate.
A bucket?
Spit on the floor.
The floor is fine.
They'll take encouragement from that round, won't they, Paul?
I think they will. Possibly they're thinking that Ricky Hatton is just starting to slow up a little bit, Gary. He's been so fast early. Both men look in fantastic condition.
How will Kostya Tzyzu, though, be thinking now about going the distance? Hasn't been there since Ben Taki in 2002. And these rounds tick by. He's got to be thinking about going the 12.
10 seconds corners.
Well, got Hatton ahead by just a point at the moment, Paul. It's so tight, isn't it?
Very hard some of these rounds to score, but championship rounds coming up here.
Tzyzu, rock Hatton there. Have to say he has given up the first punch in almost every round, but that was a decent right hook, two in succession. Oh, that was a left hook by Tzyzu, though. Is it the war we expected, Paul? Both have connected with regularity.
Well, it's as much more than many people were expecting. People who thought that Kostya Tzyzu was just going to walk through Ricky Hatton. Well, we can see Ricky Hatton's come to fight tonight.
Wow. Did we think we'd get to the 9th round? We all hoped it would. He's giving it a right go, Ricky Hatton, and this crowd are warming to it. And they'll be reaching boiling point if Hatton can do something a bit special.
Well, Ricky Hatton, regardless of the result, Ricky Hatton has shown us he is world class here tonight.
Is Kostya Tzyzu just breathing a little bit heavily there? We've mentioned about the rounds. He hasn't fought as many as Ricky has in the past few years. All the sparring, all the training, it can't prepare you.
That was a good right hand from Kostya Tzyzu then as Ricky Hatton came in, but he just keeps coming forward. He's relentless, Ricky Hatton.
It is an onslaught from the hitman, but he's got to keep the work up.
Both men are going to feel this in the morning. Wow, we're in round 9 and they've really just worked each other over non-stop.
9 rounds fought in 2 years by Kostya Tzyzu, 66 by Ricky Hatton. And all that and the adrenaline, the crowd pumping through his veins. Good left hook again. Minute left in the round now. I think Tzyzu's breathing a little bit heavily. That's not to say Hatton's feeling it as well. But to see the champion puffing a little bit is bringing real encouragement to this capacity crowd. Hatton swings and misses with that right.
Ricky hasn't run out of gas yet. He's still coming forward, having a better round this one for Ricky, but Kostya's landed some good punches. The crowd is getting really behind Ricky Hatton now. Referee.
Dave Paris telling him to get the shots up. I actually thought a couple of those were fine, was going to the body, he tried to plant his feet. Oh, Hatton! That was the left! And down goes Kostya Tzyzu!
No, low blow.
He's not going to call it a knockdown, no, I have to say. It did look a little bit low, Paul. Tzyzu made movements as if to say that straight away. Dave Paris made the signal straight away. Yeah, that was low, wasn't it?
You can see the expression on Kostya's face. He felt that one.
Well, I think we all got a little bit carried away there. That left hook is such a weapon of Ricky Hatton. Tzyzu intelligently taking a bit of time out here because he has been feeling it, Paul. He's wandering around. This is the experience, isn't it? He's not going to be rushed into things.
Kostya drawing on all that experience of his career. He's in one hell of a fight here tonight. Referee warning both men about their low shots.
Well, they both want to get to the body. It seems to have been a trait tonight for a few fighters in this heat and atmosphere. And Hatton got a couple of decent uppercuts in there. And he's got Tzyzu on the back foot. Dear, oh dear, what a round again. Well, it won't be a knockdown for Hatton, but you wouldn't know it by the reaction of this crowd. Hatton's round, Paul.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there. Just outworking Kostya a little bit. This is a great contest, game.
Unbelievable. We knew we were in for a treat. That was pretty low from Ricky Hatton, I have to say.
It was a lot lower than Tzyzu's shots on Hatton.
Yeah, definitely. But that was purposeful work. And the uppercuts have served a real purpose tonight, haven't they? Lefts and rights. As you said, Paul, when he leans on Kostya Tzyzu's shoulder, that's where he seems to be able to get his best work done.
At distance, Kostya Tzyzu's winning the fight, but in the inside, Ricky Hatton's doing the better work.
Wow. I'm sure you're scoring it yourselves at home. I'm sure you're as intrigued as what we are. Hatton ahead by about 2 as I see it. And with 3 rounds left, can he dare to think about taking a title from Kostya Tzyzu? Oh, that got through! Every time a shot lands, Paul, this crowd erupts.
Just amazing atmosphere tonight, Gary.
What's going to happen if Tzyzu hits the canvas? That right rocked him. Good hook. Great variation from Hatton tonight. He really has mixed it up.
Some good combinations for Ricky Hatton. He keeps throwing them. He doesn't look like stopping at this stage.
Well, I suppose the best way to counter Kostya Tzyzu's power is by not letting him produce the punches. And that's rocked Tzyzu. Good straight right as well there from Hatton. Really is mixing it up. It's Tzyzu's trying to think a couple of moves ahead. Surely he's got no way of predicting what the hitman's got in the locker.
He's just trying to get that distance, but Ricky Hatton won't let him. Good right hand from Ricky Hatton.
Unbelievable work rate from the hitman. Was tagged as he came in there. He's so eager to get close to Kostya Tzyzu. But there seems to be no let up in the hitman's work rate. Good left to the body again. This place is starting to erupt, Paul.
Kostya just looks like he's tiring just a little bit.
They sense it. Does Ricky sense it? Minute left. in round 10.
He just keeps coming forward. He just keeps outworking Kostya. Kostya's trying to pick him off here.
Always on the front foot, Hatton. He wants to dictate the pace. Couple of decent straight rights got through. Combine that with the left hook.
He's perpetual motion, Ricky Hatton. He doesn't stop.
Like a traction engine ploughing through Kostya Tzyzu. Oh, head was bobbing there a little. And now he's just leaned over. Caught an uppercut from Hatton as well. Hatton's got it going in the corner. And right got through. The hook again. Heavy breathing from Kostya Tzyzu now. I don't think he was quite held up by the ropes, but he's certainly feeling it.
That was a good right hand from Kostya in reply
great
there.
Right hand from Kostya Tzyzu.
The great champion's not finished yet. Another good right hand to finish.
Wow, what a finish. What a round. What a war here in Manchester.
You be careful of his foot, you've got to keep working. You know what I mean? Yeah. What are the fucking gas from tomorrow?
Well, this is what we wanted, Paul. Did you honestly think we were going to get it?
I think Ricky Hatton's proven here tonight, as I said, world-class fighter. You can see victory in his grasp. 2 rounds to go.
Can Ricky Hatton do the unthinkable? There was plenty of hype surrounding him. Plenty inside here with Hatton's support. Thought he could do it. Many of the experts were sceptical, but he has produced. I don't think it's any overstatement to say the performance of his life so far, Paul.
No doubt, Gary. Ricky Hatton has been everything and more that his fans would have hoped for tonight. The 2 rounds to go. Cannot write this man Kostya Tzyzu off yet.
Steve Collins at ringside there, standing and shouting Ricky Hatton on. It gets to even the former pose, doesn't it? That left hook got through to Kostya Tzyzu. Oh, and Tzyzu on the back foot again. Has Hatton got it in him? Can he keep this up for another 2 rounds?
Kostya's taken a lot of headshots here from Ricky Hatton. He's going to win this fight. He needs to come up with something big over these next 2 rounds.
Big.
That's better work from Kostya.
Hatton's head rocked again there.
There's the heart of a champion fighting back. He's got his back up against the ropes, but he is not giving up, Gary.
Started to put together a bit more combination work there. Didn't let Hatton pull anything off in succession.
Hatton has just been very successful rushing in and just smothering Kostya.
Oh, what a straight left that was! Hatton felt that. Or shall I say Kostya Tzyzu felt that. Hatton's feeling victory could be in his grasp. Bangs the head of Tzyzu back and forth, lefts and rights going in there now. Again, backs Tzyzu up. How many times has Tzyzu been forced back onto those ropes, Paul? I've never seen anything like it.
He had just like an express train. He keeps coming forward. He keeps throwing punches and landing.
Big hooks as well.
Kostya's trying to hold him off. Kostya needs something big this round.
They feel it's close, this crowd are positively roaring Ricky Hatton now. Again, Dave Paris concerned about shots to the head. The back of Ricky Hatton's head this time. And Kostya Tzyzu, the first man to unify the light welterweight division since Paul Fiji in 1968. But is the title slipping from his grasp? Produced a couple of decent shots in succession there though, Paul.
And Ricky just keeps working. Kostya's just trying to find a way to get that distance he needs.
Incredible work rate from Hatton. Under 30 seconds left in the penultimate round of an intriguing battle.
What a great performance from both men.
Oh, he had Tzyzu working again there. Good. Right hook again. Has worked that well from a distance. Coming close and bang with the uppercut. maybe sensing that Tzyzu would be covering up the body. That's what Hatton's made a reputation of doing. Another great round for Ricky Hatton. Well, the years are casing point now, Paul, as the youth of Hatton got it over the experience of Tzyzu. One more round now.
Just keep on throwing fucking punches, but don't smoke with it. I don't care how tired you are. You can't rest inside. Yeah. Okay? I'm not working fast enough now. It's yours. You've got to just grab it.
Well, I've got about a point in it as well. I think this is going to be too close to call if it goes to the cards, Paul.